Welcome to Front Street 411. You know, the big news for this edition comes from ADA SmileCon and the ADA House of Delegates, which were held in New Orleans last week. It was a productive meeting, and it's always nice to enjoy the food, music, architecture, and parades down there. But the best part, Louisiana is not a swing state. So you can watch a game on TV without seeing 25 political ads an hour. I'm Ward Blackwell, and I approve this message. Anyway, though they didn't involve TV ads, the ADA election campaigns were every bit as interesting as those other ones going on this month. This year, the delegates elected a new ADA president-elect, second vice president, and treasurer. Also, the race for the 2025 election kicked off at the end of this year's meeting. And our own trustee for the ADA 3rd District, Dr. Jim Boyle, officially announced his candidacy for ADA President-elect. As for the other business of the ADA House, it wound up being fairly substantial. Among the highlights were passage of resolutions that approved the framework provided by the Strategic Forecasting Committee for how to better align the work of the national, state, and local dental societies to increase member value. There were also resolutions passed that will amplify support for providing oral health care to the aged, disabled, and veterans, specifically define the parameters and goals of dental loss ratio legislation, clearly state the relationship between dentistry and medical procedures, request changes to CODA standards that would hopefully lead to more hygienists in the workforce, and explore possible new avenues for improving Medicaid. And you thought that since we were in New Orleans, the PDA delegation was just eating beignets and partying on Bourbon Street. Anyway, you may recall that I told you last time about a new PDA member benefit, our Financial Wellness Academy. Well, you can get a sneak peek in about 2 weeks. This virtual program will offer insights into managing your finances, employee benefits, student debt, budgeting, and more. It's really just scratching the surface of what you can learn when the Academy starts next year. And it's all skillfully presented by the 2 top financial advisors in their firm. Check the website for details and registration info. Finally, for those of you curious about the overall state of oral health in the Commonwealth and access to care issues, there's a special program being held next month. Officials from state government and the Oral Health Coalition will give a live presentation on the current state of oral health in Pennsylvania and the crucial role dental professionals can play in improving oral health outcomes across diverse populations in the state. Well, that's just a couple of things to be looking forward to in the days ahead, assuming we all make it past the last day of this month, when the ghouls and goblins take control.